Hey everybody, we are back. Whoa, there was the correct one. Let's just remove this one entirely. How about that? And why don't we remove this one entirely?
So before our break,
yeah,
Solomon was running around town, shoving bodies in all the wells.
Yeah.
He has created a bit of a ruckus, been accused of rape, verged on rape, and been spotted by
I did
at
not
least
verge on
people.
rape. There was no sexual assault.
What do you call the prostitute?
Not rape, certainly. She was gonna
take the money back. What is?
I got no deeds out of this. I didn't want to. She was forcing herself on me. She misunderstood the implication of this.
Anyways,
I never got my gold back from her. Whatever.
Gold. You got like a. How much did you get back? You stole like 19 off of her pimp.
11. Yeah.
Someone in chat was asking what level you can start raising dead and that sort of thing. I think it's a 3rd level pre-spell to animate dead, so that's level 5.
Yeah.
There may be, so if he does encounter undead before then, there is a chance that he can take control of them, even at level 1. But it's just a chance. And there may be some extra spells to make like undead mini creations. I'm not sure what all is in the other books. You know what I'm talking about, like crawling hands and things like that.
Right.
Is there a spell for that?
I don't know.
I guess we'll find out.
Yeah,
maybe like a level 2 spell or something, or maybe it's just a wizard spell.
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see. So I want to go to well number 4.
Yeah. Okay.
And here at well number 4.
Okay, I mean, so you've got to cross the main road to get there.
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Yeah. And as you're walking back across the main road, you see, sort of walking from towards the entrance, you see 2 guards walking with a man and woman sort of down the road in your general direction.
The same man and woman that I saw earlier?
Maybe.
Alright, well, I continue to casually walk across the road like nothing's happening, like I totally belong here, and I just keep walking to the next well.
Alrighty.
Gamble, 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 gamble.
Okay. So you're basically across the street, sort of across the main walkway, going down another street, and you hear, sort of like behind you, and I thought, hey, is that him?
I keep walking as if I didn't hear it.
Okay. You hear some sort of shuffling behind you. I mean, you've sort of rounded a corner, but it can't be more than like 50 feet away.
Okay. How long does it take me to change my robes? Do I think I could get it done before they come around the corner?
Probably.
I do it. I change into my red robes.
You're already wearing your red robes. Remember?
I change into my black robes.
Okay. And you just stand there?
No, and then I want to walk out back towards them. Like, go around the corner back as if I'm walking that direction.
Yeah, you basically bump into the group as they're rounding a corner.
Oh, sorry, guys. And I kind of just walk around them.
They nod. They look sort of confused down the hall and then back at you. And then you hear one of the guards say, hey, you, wait.
Yeah? What's up?
They walk over to you and they say, what's your name?
My name is Solomon. Solomon the Wise.
Where are you headed, Solomon?
I was just going to go get some water. It's thirsty.
Okay, the woman looks at you but doesn't quite seem to recognize you. She's the one that had shouted. All right.
Is there a problem?
No, you run along. And they start walking towards like the well that you had just fled from.
Okay.
But that's at this point. You sort of switch directions, and that's, yeah.
Okay. Well, I continue going towards well number 4, then.
Okay.
Cool. Well, let me know when I get to near the well.
Yeah, you get to the well.
I'll look about for any people nearby, anywhere.
It's approaching midnight.
Excellent. So my question is, if I were to, what would I need to do to the toxins that I have on hand in order to make them damage that well? Like if I were to dump all my nightshade, all my poison mushrooms, and all my... Well, I don't want to do my other one.
How many doses of poison mushrooms do you have?
2.
I mean, it's not like you need to... You think they're probably water soluble.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a matter of if the dose is enough.
Right.
What the actual reaction would be if someone ingested it. You think it may make someone... I mean, depending on how much water's down there, it may make someone sick. You don't think it would obviously... You don't think it'd have full potency or anything like that.
I toss all my nightshade in there,
Okay.
and I toss my poison mushrooms in there too.
Okay.
Yeah. Sickness is sometimes better than death in this world, for my purposes at least. And then I want to continue on to well number 5.
Okay.
What time of night is it here? Or how long has it been? Is it,
It's close to midnight. What time of what?
Okay, so it's only close to midnight?
Yeah.
Sweet. As I get to well number 5, once again, I will look around. This time within like a block or 2 of getting to well number 5, I want to look around for people.
Okay. I mean, there's a few people strolling around.
Yeah. Any singles?
Sure.
Male or female?
See a single guy walking same direction as you were walking.
Okay.
So, maybe 20 yards in front of you.
All right. I let him stay in front of me, and I kind of just keep following him and follow him until he deviates from a path that would take me near the well.
The road sort of runs straight to the well, and there's a little clearing around it. And he walks to the well.
Up to the well?
No, and past it.
Okay.
Keeps walking.
Okay. As he walks past it, I want to look in the alleyway in front of him where he's going, and see. Does it look like anyone's down there? Does it look like it's clear?
It's not. I mean, it's not like a city with blocks, and there's not like alleys and stuff.
Right.
It's like a network of buildings and stuff.
Okay. The road in front of him.
Right in front of him. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, the road with building, like when you're outside of the well area. The next, the road leading out.
Mm-hmm.
Is it is there anyone on the road?
No, you don't see anyone around at the moment.
Okay, I throw a dagger at his back.
Okay, roll to hit. How close do you get? I seem short range.
Short range, yeah. 22?
That'll crit.
Single or double? Are we doing multi-crit?
Doubles. What does it need to clear by to...
Twice as much as a single, so...
5, so 10?
10, yeah.
Alright, so yeah, that's a double crit.
9 damage.
Okay, okay. Roll for location.
8.
It's like one of his arms.
Yeah.
Okay. So he he does manage to let out a scream.
He survives at below 9?
No. But he screams before he dies.
Oh, okay.
And okay. So he drops to the ground.
I grab my dagger, shove it in its sheath, haul him by the feet, and drag him to the well as quickly as possible.
As you're dragging, his arm falls off a couple inches from the shoulder.
Whatever, I'll go back and get it.
Yeah.
And then shove him down the well as fast as I can.
Okay. All right. You run, and as you pick up the arm, you see a door open maybe 20 feet down the road.
I toss the arm in the well and run.
Okay, I mean, you're a ways from the well.
That's fine. I'll just chuck it to try and get it in. If it gets nearby, then whatever.
Hey, you okay?
I pick up the arm and run with it instead of throwing it.
Okay.
Just tripped. Just tripped. It's embarrassing.
Well,
no, I don't throw the arm in the well.
Okay.
Well, actually, I stick this arm. What? Huh?
Nothing. Never mind.
Okay.
You didn't hear what I said. You don't hear.
Okay.
Yeah.
I stick the arm kind of in my cloak like keep kind of pin it against me with my own arm, and I want to walk back to well number 2.
Which one is well number 2? You're starting counter. So the one where the woman didn't get raped.
Yeah. Well, I was never trying to rape her. Rape is not a thing that I do.
The alleged incident.
I walk up to that well, or I walk near it. When I get like to the open, I assume that the well is kind of like in a clearing or in some sort of square. Not just like in the middle of a road.
It's like a circle.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So what about you throw the arm in?
Well, I want to take a peek around first, make sure that no one's nearby.
All right. So you get to the clearing and you see some figure sitting on the edge of the well.
Just a figure sitting there?
I mean, like a human being.
Right. Sitting on the well?
Yeah.
Okay. I walk back down the road a little ways and try and hide behind some stuff and watch him.
All right. He just looks like he's hanging out.
I wait for an hour.
Still sitting there. I mean, he's like shifting his position, but doesn't look like he's moving. He does have a sword at his side. And
does he look like he's armored or just armed?
So you don't notice any obvious armor, but he does look like he's got a bucket helmet on.
Okay. Is his back to me or is his front to me? Or side?
Together. What's that?
Is his back or front or side to me?
You've got an hour, so you can get wherever you damn well please.
Okay. I want to get, so I come up, I want to be behind him.
Okay.
And I want to, from, like, what are the entrance to the well area, or just at that entrance, I want to toss the arm into the well from behind him.
Roll the hit.
What do I need to roll?
10 is fine, yeah.
10 is fine?
Yeah, I don't know how to play D&D basketball, but...
Okay. Actually, no, hold on. Before this, I did memorize Call Upon Faith.
Yeah, so you can get...
I cast Call Upon Faith.
At a +3.
+3 bonus.
Alrighty.
20. Oh, perfect.
Azelbub with the alley-oop.
Yeah, and then I run the other way as fast as I can.
You hear a splash, and I mean, yeah. You run, so you don't really turn to see what happens.
No, I want to run all the way back to the inn that I was at the very beginning. The one where I asked for a hooker and then didn't take the hooker.
Okay. The crowd's thinned out somewhat, but there's still maybe a dozen people lingering in the tavern.
Did the... Shit, I should have said I didn't want the barkeep to notice me coming in. Did the barkeep notice me coming in?
He's not obviously there at the moment.
Cool. I slip upstairs and go to my bed.
Okay. All right. You can go to sleep.
Yep, go to sleep.
Alrighty.
Yes, victory.
So next morning, you wake up, you memorize some spells. I believe you're down 3 HP, right?
I believe so too. Yeah.
Okay.
Spells,
you should still have. Is it
fear?
Fear. Cause fear. Yeah.
So I want to grab Cause Light Wounds and Darkness.
Okay.
Okay.
More what? Pancakes? Maybe.
I want pancakes? Aaron, I want pancakes.
They're onion pancakes.
Ew.
Like green onion scallion pancakes.
No, I don't want those. Go away. That's
a savory cake. But yeah, they're still delicious. Stay away from the internet. Okay. So you memorize your spells, and then you head downstairs.
Yeah, I head downstairs and I get some food.
Yeah, you realize you skipped dinner last night, so you're pretty ravenous.
Yes.
Throw down 2 silver for food.
Okay, I toss down 2 silver.
Okay. And there appears to be a commotion in the tavern about a string of murders last night.
I listened on
murders and rapes last night.
There were murders and rapes last night?
Uh-huh.
What happened?
Not sure. Some brigand on the loose, evading guards and raping old women.
Old women got raped?
That's what I hear.
Oh God, who would do that? That's awful.
Someone even wound up getting shoved down a well.
God, I hope we can still drink from it. Wait, what happens when a body goes in a well?
They're not quite sure the answer, and they're like, oh, and he looks down at he's like, good thing I'm drinking beer.
Yep. Good old beer. All right, well, I gotta go. Stay safe out there, friends.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now the next part of the plan.
What's the next part of the plan?
Burn down the tree.
Oh, Neil.
You like build this beautiful tree gazebo thing. No, burn it down.
I have an army of town guards to protect the tree.
Well, let's see what we can do. Probably can't burn it down during daylight. I want to go find myself a general store.
Okay.
Let's. I get there and
So it's probably like 9 or 10.
I buy up a bunch of oil flasks for like torches or for lanterns, and I buy a lantern too.
Okay. Kind of expensive actually.
Oh shit! How expensive is a lantern?
I mean, you can afford it, but it's only really cheap, right? Oil. The oil is 6 silver a flask. Lantern, 7 GP for a hooded lantern.
Yeah, I'll buy a hooded lantern.
Yeah.
And you said it's 6 silver?
Yeah. 6 silver a flask. They've got 9 flasks.
I'll buy them all.
Okay.
So that's 54 silver plus 7. Was it for the 7 gold for the
7 so what's that? So 7.
Is it 7 gold for or 9 gold for the hooded lantern?
So it's 6. It was 7 gold for the lantern, 6 silver for the oil.
So 12 gold and what? 4 silver?
7 gold, 6 silver total.
No, but I buy 9 flasks.
Yes, there were 7 copper apiece.
Oh, 7 copper. I thought you said 7 silver.
6 copper apiece.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right, so 7 gold goes down to 1.
As you're checking out, you overhear 2 people in the general store talking about how a necromancer had come to town and poisoned the well south of town, and a bunch of people were getting sick. And that, hopefully now the town guards will run that guy out of the woods.
I asked, what do you mean, necromancer?
Oh, the old man east of town dabbles in dark arts. Finally came back and struck at us. It's always kept quiet, but this will hopefully be the last straw.
Really? Because I'm a seasoned adventurer, and it's my job to hunt down the likes of these people. I would love to go kill this old man for you guys if he's causing problems.
Well, they sort of look you up and down. He's more powerful than he looks, but I don't know that anyone would miss him if he disappeared.
Well, can you at least point me in the direction of the headquarters of the guards? I'd really love to talk to this guy, or talk to them about killing this guy.
Okay. Yeah. The guardhouse is on the south gate of town.
Thank you. And I pack up my gear and I head directly there.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, so there's a little. You assume the guardhouse was that door that you walked in on the way to town,
right?
Must be. It's like attached to a little mini barracks or something like that. What are you smirking about?
Just my slip up earlier. It's fine. It's fine.
Slip up.
I'd love to talk to him. I mean them, about killing him.
Yeah.
So I head over to the guardhouse, and is
Mm-hmm.
the sort of building you just walk into, or do you usually knock?
From the inside of town, there's a door.
Okay, I give it an old rap.
Yeah. Here, come in.
I walk on in.
And there's a guard hanging out in this room. You see a door leading to another room, and he's got like 3 townspeople, in front of him, grumbling about, how the well south of town made their kids sick, and they demand this and that, and yeah.
Okay.
You
Is there someone that I can talk to here, or is he the only one?
He looks like the guy that you would talk to, and there's
Okay.
3 people already complaining.
There's no one else around that. Okay.
There's a door in the back of the room.
Well, fuck it. I walk up to him and I kind of cut the line and say, "I'm here to slay the necromancer."
He sort of rolls his eyes. You can't just go killing every time there's something wrong. We don't even know that it was him.
Well, let me go interrogate him then. Give me directions to his place, and I shall find out the truth about this man.
He says, "You can't. This is a job for the." And then one of the people interrupts. Says, "Oh, his cabin is 4 miles east of town.
Thank you. I'm gonna go
follow the old path. You can get there." The guard rolls his eyes and goes back to dealing with the complaints.
Okay. I proceed.
Walked out one of the townspeople. You get him! You get him!
I proceed to head that direction.
Okay. All right. So you step out of town, and it's back on the road that you came in on. Heading sort of southeast.
Yeah. I walk. I walk for 4 miles.
On the road that you walked in on?
Well, no, because you said there's I head east. I head south until there I find a path that goes off the way to the east.
Okay. So roll a perception check.
14. RD20 plus 14. 24.
Okay. Maybe 500 feet or so on the road south of town, you see a small path off to the east.
Perfect. I walk on the path and head east.
And it's quite narrow walking path. It looks like it's long abandoned.
Perfect.
It sort of meanders east of here through the woods. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I just keep walking along the path until I get to something.
Okay. So you follow it for maybe an hour or so.
Mm-hmm.
And you eventually come to a clearing where the trees sort of just stop, and all of a sudden there's no grass on the ground, and it's just sort of dirt. There's a few dead trees strewn about.
No cabin?
There's a little fence. There's a little wrought iron fence that encircles maybe an acre of land and a small little cabin.
Excellent. I go up to is there a gate in the fence?
Yeah, but it's sort of just hanging loosely.
Okay.
A breeze picks up and whistles.
All right. Well, I walk through the gate and I walk up to the door. I'm kind of afraid the gate's gonna be trapped, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
The gate pushes open. All right. Roll a perception check.
28.
Okay. You see a skeletal hand sort of sticking up out of the dirt off to the side of the path, just inside the gate.
I don't avoid it in the slightest.
Okay. Just a second. All right. As you walk past it, you notice that the hands sort of quiver. The fingers sort of quiver. And the hand. Do you keep walking or stop?
I mean, I kind of like step a little bit of the way so I'm not within grabbing distance.
Okay. All right. Sort of clamps down on the dirt.
Mm-hmm.
And pulls itself out and starts crawling towards you.
I pick up my pace a little bit until I get to the front door.
Okay. It doesn't like try to run you down or anything.
Okay.
It's just crawling after you. You notice that it sort of stops like up the wrist a little ways.
Okay.
Just completely bone.
Okay. All right. Okay. I go up to the door, and I give it a knock.
Okay. You don't hear a response immediately.
I knock again and say, kind of loudly, "Beelzebub would love to speak to you."
You hear it sort of cackling laugh. A hungry beetle this way crawls.
I smile. "May I come in?"
If you dare.
I dare. I open the door and step in.
Okay. All right. You are immediately greeted with just an awful stench, acrid stench in your nostrils. You see a pot of boiling something off to the side, all sorts of grotesque things hanging around, dead crow and various jars and a cluttered front room. You don't see any other living creatures in here. You want to jump?
Yeah, we're going to start.
Okay. Have fun. All right. That was not the necromancer, by the way.
Going to the gym.
Oh, have fun.
Okay. So I go up to him and say, "I am Solomon the Cruel. I am here to learn about necromancy."
Sort of a scoff. You can't immediately see the source of this. There's a door on the other end of this room.
"Where are you? I would like to speak to you."
All right, the door on the other end of the room blows open.
Huh? And? What's behind it?
Another room. You can't really see. It's sort of obscured by this shit hanging around this room.
I walk towards it.
Okay. It's sort of another room, modestly furnished. This one's much less cluttered. There's books sort of piled around, no bookshelves. Various, you see like a, human skull sitting on one of the stacks of books and a jar with something gross in it. And the far end of the room, up against a window, or near the window, there's a rocking chair with a figure sitting in it, rocking slowly, facing out the window.
My name, as I said before, is Solomon the Cruel. I am a cleric of Beelzebub. I am here to bring the plagues that will end humanity.
Okay. The figure slowly stands up, leaning on what you initially think is a staff, and then you look down the base of the staff and you see an axe head. So he turns around and starts walking over to you. Sort of long, flowing, dark green robes, sort of squinched up old face, long gray hair and a gray beard. His left eye is either, you don't know if it's missing, but it's like squinted closed. And his right eye seems like twice as wide to make up for it. And he sort of limps over to you, leaning on his axe.
Okay.
Let me have a look at you. You look down at your feet, and you see like a fleshy hand, or corpseified, or crawling towards your foot.
When it gets kind of near me, I just give it a kick out of the way.
All right, gonna roll to hit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not giving it like a punt. It's just kind of like a, get out of here.
You can nudge it,
Yeah.
and it sort of scampers off.
Okay.
He walks up to you and sort of starts looking you up and down with his eye.
Pray tell, what is your name, sir?
It's been a long time since anyone's asked me that.
Have you forgotten?
People around here tend to keep away. And he sort of circles around your back.
Has it been so long that you've forgotten your old name?
You may call me Esteban.
Esteban. It's my pleasure to meet you, sir.
Standing behind you. You're a little uncomfortable. His head is now at ass level. And then he stands back up, turns around to your front, leans in, sniffs your chest. You're starting... I don't know. I don't know if Solomon gets weird vibes, but a normal person would be getting some stuff now if they didn't already.
Yeah. So,
I'm not much of a follower of the gods, but prophecies do speak of men like you. And he limps back to his rocking chair, which he turns around so that it's facing you.
okay.
Are you making any actions, or
I say, I've overheard the town clamoring for your death.
they've been clamoring for it for years?
Yes. But now someone's gone and poisoned all the wells in town.
He sort of snickers. We'll see. The Lord of Wodheim has always been a decidedly neutral and non-committal man.
What a perfect lord to govern a town.
So he's always left me be. So he leans his axe against the rocking chair and starts rummaging through a pile of books.
Okay. I say, I have heard you control the undead, and I've seen things in your front yard. Lovely yard you have, by the way.
I try.
I would like to learn whatever I can from you to help raise the dead in this world to a more prominent position and feed Beelzebub what he needs fed to him.
I do not heed the will of Beelzebub.
That is fine.
He gets to like a stack of boulders.
You do not need to for my purposes.
Mm-hmm. And he starts rummaging through some loose sheets of paper.
Mm-hmm. I wait for him to find whatever he's looking for.
Yeah, I mean, he appears rather unconcerned with you. Like, he's rummaging for maybe a minute. 2, eventually stops at 1. Says, this is what I was looking for. This is a letter from one of my colleagues in the South.
What does it say?
Some old hag in the jungles uncovered some ancient relics of some form or another. Long lost cult of Beelzebub. Has been many a century since those kind were present on this earth.
Well, not for too much longer. We will rise. What did it tell you?
Just that.
Why did you need to find it right now, then? It must have some significance.
Who reminded me?
May I read it?
He shrugs and hands it to you.
I skim it.
It's written in common. I mean, it's just a letter. It's like, dearest Esteban, and blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
It's like some archaeological dig site somewhere in the jungle. Some name that you hadn't heard of the place.
Okay. Well,
Ancient cult of Beelzebub.
I hand it back to him carelessly and say, "Is there anything you can teach me, O wise one?"
I don't think at this point our magics are not quite aligned.
I see. Well, if you have any you would want spared in that nearby town, give me their names and I will do my best not to see them dead.
They are of no concern to me.
Good. As long as I'm not walking on or as long as there's no territory being trespassed upon.
He smirks.
All right. I leave. Good.
All right.
Excellent. Did not make a hugely powerful enemy. Excellent. Mission accomplished.
Powerful. We'll see.
I
More
want to.
powerful than you.
Oh yeah, he's way more powerful than me, but he's not trying to kill me right now, so I'm going to count that as a win. Yeah, I head back to town,
Okay.
and
Um.
I want to.
Okay. So Jarvis, I guess, is the name of the city that was mentioned in the letter
Jarvis.
for your future reference.
Okay.
You've never even heard of. I mean, you don't even know where they have jungles in this world. I mean, obviously you've heard of them, but
And what was the context of Jarvis? Like that was the
the ruins were discovered, somewhere outside of Jarvis.
ruins discovered outside of.
An old hag and her thugs were
Okay.
digging up the site.
Cool. I want to go back to the town and take a stroll around the tree.
Okay.
I want to see if there are if the branches get near any rooftops.
Okay. All right, you get back to town. The gate is open, and there's a guard on either side of it.
Mm-hmm. I
Okay.
stroll in unless he asks, unless they try and stop me.
No.
Okay. So I stroll in and I try and go to the tree and see if there are any rooftops near the branches.
No, it's cleared for maybe about 300 feet in all directions.
Okay.
I want to go. It's probably maybe 100 feet.
Okay. I want to go.
It's a massive tree, but.
Oh.
Yeah.
Actually, how much stuff do I have in my backpack? I don't actually have, aside from, I want to go back to my room, drop off my 50 feet of rope in my room so it's not filling up so much space in my backpack. I got 9 vials of oil. And how much do they weigh? A pound each? Half a pound?
They're a pound each.
Okay. I want to go to so I'm at 26 right now.
How many people did you kill last night?
Whore, guard, sleeping old woman, man. 4. I killed 4.
Okay. Yeah.
I want to go to another general store and buy up all their oil as well.
All right. Okay. You can find another 10 vials.
Okay. And I will buy those.
So that's 6 silver.
Okay.
No lamp necessary.
How much does the lantern weigh?
A pound. Wait, hold on. 2 pounds.
2 pounds. Okay, so that's 20 pounds, 47. So I'm lightly encumbered at this point. Okay. So I've got 19 vials of oil, and a lantern, and some torches. Okay. Are there any inns that face the tree? Like in that
Yes,
square?
there's one inn in the town square.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's like it's on the rim or whatever, but it's like 300 feet away from the tree,
Okay.
and it's just like I don't know. It's not like it doesn't. Well, yeah.
Did
Yeah.
you say
So it's like
300 feet away from the tree?
What's that?
Did you say 300 feet away from the tree?
Yeah, everything is. So like that's the radius of that square.
Okay. It's a big fucking
It's
square.
circle. Yeah.
600 feet across? That's huge. It's 2 football fields.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. And there's like during day there are tents and stuff set up within the square.
Right. Okay. I book an inn. I asked the innkeeper to give me a room facing the tree.
Yeah. Lodging. Okay. Okay. So it is 8 silver a night.
Wow, this is an expensive place.
Yeah, it does seem like a little more upscale, and
It's fine. I give him 8 silver because I actually still have it in silver.
so you get a key and a second-story room with a window
Nice.
facing the tree.
Okay. I go back to the other inn and grab my rope from there. And fuck that inn from now on. This is my new home. And then here I want to wait the rest of the day, sleep a little bit during the day, eat some food, and watch out the window all night long to see how many guards come near or come in and around the tree during the night phase.
So you watch all through the night?
Yeah, I want to stay up all night watching the tree. So I'll sleep as much during the day as I can, or rest, and then stay up all night observing.
Okay. So it does seem slightly more active than most of the rest of the town did at night. There's a couple of bars around the square. Maybe like there's this tavern and then 2 others. And so the nightlife or whatever tends to meander around the square.
Mm-hmm.
So at any time, there's maybe a half dozen people.
Okay.
You see guard patrol probably every 2 hours, maybe. Doesn't seem quite like it's not all that consistent. So then maybe guard patrol and 2 hours later, and then again 1 hour later, and
Right.
so it's not like you're seeing an obvious pattern.
Okay. Cool. When morning comes, I will sleep for a while, and then I want to go to a general store and buy, like 3 sets of white robes, or just whatever color robes they have. I don't care.
You can get white if you want.
Sure, I'll get 3 sets of white robes.
Okay.
That'd be 3 gold, right?
27 silver.
I give him 3 gold, and does he give me change?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Silver.
Yeah, because I'm out of silvers.
Yeah. And what was I going to say? I don't remember. Oh, okay. You gain an HP, right? Because you didn't do anything the day before.
Right.
Are you full already?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Are you full already? Or
No. I'm at 2. I've lost 2. I'm at 5. Okay. This is going to be the hard part. I wait until nighttime again. No, hold on. So this is what I want to do. I would love to... No, I want to go out to a general store, buy a couple of big fat iron nails, like, I guess you can't buy modern nails, but like the old school thick heavy nails. And a big mallet.
Okay, so there are only 2 stores, like general stores.
Okay.
I assume you're going to the other one, or are you going back to the one you just bought ropes at?
I'll go back to the one that I bought robes at and be like, "Hop, forgot the hammer and nails."
He sort of scratches his head, but whatever.
Okay.
Trying to see if there is any of this crap in here. I don't know. I mean, nails are like going to be 2 copper each.
Okay.
The hammer, like 3 silver.
Okay. Good, because I only need 2 nails and 1 hammer, so that's that.
2 nails and 1 hammer.
Yep.
Alrighty.
I think you know what I'm doing.
I'm not entirely sure. Nailing something to the tree and setting it on fire.
Nailing a person to the tree and setting it on fire. Now this innkeeper, or this store worker is a liability here.
Okay.
He's seen me. So I return my hammer and nails to my room where I stash my stuff. I pay the innkeeper 3 gold and be like, I'll be here for a little while.
Okay.
For a couple days.
Keep your tab.
And then I want to dress in one of the white robes, although it makes my skin crawl.
Yeah, and your skin looks pretty sickly and green.
Fuck it, no, not screw it. I put it on the red robe. Can't handle the white shit. Put on the red robe. And I want to go hang out. I go find a random bum, like a hobo.
Yeah, I mean, there's several beggars in the square.
Okay. I walk up to one of the beggars, and I like crouch down next to them if they're sitting on the ground. And I say, how would you like to earn a couple of gold pieces?
Gold?
Yeah.
What do you need me to do? You ain't a pervert, is you?
No. I need to sit and have a conversation with somebody, and I don't know who to talk to right now. Would you... I know this sounds crazy, but oh, fuck it. I'm trying to keep an eye on someone without really letting him notice, so I was hoping I could get you and maybe a couple of your buddies, and we could all go hang out somewhere so it looks like I'm hanging out with some people. I'm just trying to hide.
He looks confused.
I pull out 5 gold out of my purse.
He scrambles to his feet.
Okay. Grab some of your buddies and meet me over here.
Okay. Where did you want him to meet you?
Just like I want to end up just outside of the square, and then from there we'll travel to the general store.
He rounds up 2 more homeless and they come over to you.
Okay.
Motley crew there. Yeah.
I hand
bags and scruffy beards.
I hand each of them a gold and say, I have 2 more gold I'll give you if you guys hang out and do a good job with this, okay?
What are we doing?
We're sitting... Look, I point to one of them. Use that gold, and you're going to go buy us a bunch of booze, okay? A lot of booze. And then you're going to meet me over there, and I point towards the general, like outside the general store. And we're going to sit down, and we're going to have a good old-fashioned drinking contest, okay?
Why don't we just buy the booze at the store?
They sell booze at the general store?
Sure.
Yeah, fine.
The general store.
You go in there, you buy a whole bunch of booze, and then you come and you sit with your friends right here, right there, right outside the door. Okay, not outside the door, like down 100 feet from the place. And you have a good old-fashioned drinking contest. I'm going to join you in 30 minutes. If you guys are still there and drinking, and I pull out the other 2 gold that I had, I'll give you guys this.
They look a little confused, but ambling over to the general store. It's all regular amounts of booze. They've got like 250 gallons of wine.
Yeah, it's like a beer is a copper or something like that, so...
Daily food and lodging is ale. It's 2 silver per gallon.
Yeah.
Pitcher of wine is... Okay. Whatever.
Okay. So I get them to just start drinking it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where are you going in the meantime?
I I just don't want to be seen near them while they buy the booze. So I walk somewhere and I come back in half an hour. Like I just leave and walk around the block, take a stroll. And so when I come back half an hour later, there's not like I wasn't seen with them by anyone when they bought it.
So they're leaning against the side of some building with a bottle of wine each, just swigging away. There's already an empty bottle leaning there.
Great.
A few more.
I come over and I just start to hang out with them and chat with them.
Okay, you don't drink?
No, I don't drink.
Okay. They try and get you, but they don't. I mean, you say no.
I say no, and I give them like
have a drink, and they like hand you an open bottle.
I just glare at them and say, "None for me, thank you."
They shrug and keep drinking and babbling incoherently.
Okay. If they ever run low, I have someone go get more, and we just hang out there for the rest of the day until the general store guy, leaves.
Okay. Yeah. So around 7 p.m., he packs up and leaves.
Okay. When he starts to leave, I take out the last 2 gold and say, "All right, guys, this has been fun. Here, take this. And what's my name?" I never told him my name.
John.
Yep.
No, it's Bill.
My name is Bill.
And the other guy's like, he never told us.
I go, snap. Hey, guys. You never saw me. We never talked. This never happened. Okay? Do you understand me?
And they start reaching for the coin.
I pull him back and say, I need you all to say you understand me.
Yeah, we understand you.
Good. I give him the last 2 gold.
I found the gold in the gutter.
Pretty much. Get out of here.
Alright, they start fighting over 2 gold pieces between the 3 of them.
Okay. And then I follow after the innkeeper at a reasonable difference. And by innkeeper, I mean storekeeper.
Alright, so it's just fairly dark. There's still a fair few people milling about the square.
Okay.
Alright, so you follow him home?
Yeah, I follow him home.
Okay. He goes to a little thatched hut a couple blocks away from the store.
Excellent. Then once I see what...
Opens it up, light pours from inside as he steps in.
Okay. I want to... I don't know, go to a bar or something and I need to kill a couple hours until it gets dark, real dark.
Okay. Alright. You want to go to one of the taverns you've been to, or?
Yeah, I'll go back to my tavern that I'm staying at.
Okay, not the Limp Pony?
Not the Limp Pony, not the one that I started, the nice tavern, the upscale one with the view of the tree.
Okay.
And I need to gather... What supplies do I need for this? Holy crap, it's been an hour already.
A few more minutes.
Yeah. What is O-type poison again?
I think it was debilitation.
I think you're right. Type O, injected paralytic, 2 to 14 minutes. Okay.
Alright, turn on some lights, sorry. So what equipment are you gathering?
I'm going to take all my normal stuff, not the oils, not the clothes, not the 3 robes.
Okay.
Not the lantern, but all my other stuff.
Okay.
And I want to go back to his house.
Okay.
All right, and then I want to. So I go back at like midnight, maybe 1 in the morning, something like that, late time. And I want to see if I can sneak in the house. Like, oh, we should do an ad. We should do a break. Hold on, it's been an hour. Let's do a break. Let's do our last break.
Right. And when we come back, Neil versus the innkeeper.
Neil versus the innkeeper, and then the tree. And God, Beelzebub save me. There won't be any guards. See you guys in 3 minutes.